Back with more Once Upon a Time. This is episode 20 of season 2, and I'm really excited to carry on with the show. Very close to the end of the season, which is very exciting, and there's a lot of stuff being juggled with the whole Belle is now Lacey. We have Tamara and Greg doing some shit. Regina's doing some shit. The beans have been discovered. Tamara and Greg have brought Hook to Storybrooke. And yeah, it's a bit of a mess. But when isn't it a mess in this show? Let's be honest. And that's why we love it. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next, where I'm going to go as we kind of push into the finale. I don't know if it's kind of like a 2-part finale again, kind of like it was last season. It almost felt like a 2-part kind of thing. Don't tell me if it is. I want to be surprised. But if it is, then that means I think like a lot of shit will go down this episode. But I'm very excited nonetheless to see what's going to happen. So let's get into it.
I killed Rumpelstiltskin. I'm sated, replete. My life's purpose met.
I wish I could have been there.
We know how to kill magical creatures.
Oh.
She poisoned her own father. My dear husband. Your benevolent king. Kill them all. No mercy.
Oh.
Find me, Snow White.
Alright, Daenerys.
Are we really going to leave Regina behind?
She's too dangerous to bring with us. We have to leave her.
Henry won't like it. She is his mother despite all the horrors.
Yeah, but
Those
I
horrors.
feel like she's probably destroyed the beans or something, hasn't she? Oh.
Why are they loyal to her and not me? I am their queen.
You did just slaughter an entire village. Maybe that's why they called you the evil queen.
Then they will see my kindness.
Through the charred remains of their homes. I'm sure that'll be perfectly clear.
I'd love to play Rumble, it'd be so much fun.
Her death will allow it. I won't need magic. As long as I can get close enough to snap her neck with my bare hands.
Oh.
I can see you're determined.
Oh.
Excellent. I'll be singing my praises over her smoldering villainous remains.
She's so extra.
They only see the evil queen, which they made me. And I don't want to be that anymore. This is my chance to go back and start over. For me to be the hero. And you'd like that, right?
I'd love it.
Oh, I feel like she's kind of using him to
There's a
get back and not be
fail-safe built
imprisoned.
into the curse, a trigger.
What about everyone else?
They die.
What?
I don't have any other choice. You can see me for what I truly am. A hero.
Not if you kill everyone.
Exactly.
You're a villain.
Me? They're the ones that have been keeping us
Me?
apart. They're the villains.
Why would I let you do any of this?
Because you won't remember a thing.
Oh my god. Come on, Regina.
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Ah.
Just came to say hello.
Snake.
I've missed you.
Shh.
This is treason! I won't stand for it!
At least she's keeping a low profile. You don't have your magic.
I am. I can prove it. Go of me.
Well, that went well.
They want me to make an alliance with you and then betray you. That's why they let me go.
Oh.
And I say, let's you and I make an alliance and we'll skip the unpleasant betrayal business.
Why should I trust you?
You know, I never know
With
when
your mother for a reason.
he's being serious.
Rumpelstiltskin will die. If you help me.
Uh-oh.
Still hates mayo, huh? Wizard like the plague.
Oh.
How are you doing here in
Oh.
Storybrooke? I mean, you can trust me.
Mm-hmm. She's evil. Punch her.
That's good to know. You see you later. Yeah, obviously.
She knows. She's got her little gift. She knows she's a snake.
I'm telling you, Tamara is the she August was trying to warn
Yes.
us about.
Emma! But if you tell Henry that you think his dad's fiance may be up to something, then Henry's gonna think that there's a chance his parents could get back together. So keep it to yourself.
I suppose that's true.
Please, until you know something more.
But you are absolutely right.
So, we're back in business?
Oh.
I heard everything. We're investigating Tamara, right?
Get your coat.
Is this Regina? Or someone doing shit? Because that seemed oddly suspiciously disappeared.
Need to know you.
No, it used to be. Before magic.
Oh, maybe it was just him. Okay.
Let's cut off her head.
Well, I know that's not going to happen. Oh. Is that Snow White? Ugh, this fucking bitch.
You ever wonder if this constant pursuit for revenge is the reason we've known a curse for us?
Yes.
I mean, when all this is over, and I know the crocodile is dead for good and all, I have nothing to look forward to. Life will be empty.
That's nice.
Revenge may say
I don't care why she gave it to you. It was hers and I want it back.
Oh.
You planned to blow this town off the map, and you were worried about a scrap of cowhide.
She was my mother.
Well, she was my friend.
Hardly.
Is there going to be more to that than meets the eye?
She's the reason why this is a two-man job.
What exactly am I here to do?
Is this Maleficent, maybe? She was in a cave, wasn't she?
You're the distraction.
What?
Oh. Good God. Snakes everywhere. Same. Wow. I've seen better days. Very fucking better days.
What's your name, honey?
My name is Jeff.
When I was younger, the horse I was riding ran away with me. I was about to be thrown. I would have been killed. This woman, she had no idea who I was. She came charging after me. She saved me. She risked her own life. It changed me. My mother always told
And
me to keep
we all
goodness in
lived
my
happily
heart.
ever
This woman
after.
proved that
What happened to her? That this stranger?
she's gone. Oh, but I hope she comes back someday.
Aww.
Is that still something you want? I mean, if there was a way to go back to the Enchanted Forest?
Is there?
Oh, don't be crazy.
There is. A way back. A bean or something. The giant brought it, didn't he?
You are a smart kid.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can trust it.
We could get like a castle.
He just seemed to appear so suddenly before, I don't know.
No way.
Ah.
We're not.
But what do I do? Whistle?
No, that's too obvious. You gotta hit the door. You know, like, just like kick it like you're bored, like. Or like stumble into it. Oh, I didn't, you know, just hit the door, okay?
Hit the door. Yeah. Got it. And now
Hold the door!
Hey, Henry. What? Oh, hell no. I taught her that, Emma!
He warned us about a woman.
Yeah, which covers half the world. You brought the kid into this?
She lied to me.
Emma, I helped her make that list. wants to help her come to grips with this place. It's not easy, you know? She's trying to deal with it for me.
Alright, I know what this looks like, but it isn't
I thought that was going to be the excuse.
Do I look like...
Listen, I know Tamara being here is a little awkward.
Don't. I know it's coming.
Ah! Something is fishy.
I think she's in constant pain and is always looking to figure out whom to blame for it.
True.
We lived in the same household and still she could never see that I was on her side. She wanted revenge more than she wanted love.
You believe there's good inside there?
I know there is. I've seen it. I wish she'd give herself a chance to be that person again.
I hope she will one day.
For her? Oh, I don't think it's too late for anyone.
We've gone further than I thought.
These people are dead because they
Oh.
helped me.
You didn't do this.
Oh dear.
Oh, I know. She did it. I take it back. It is too late for her.
Oh boy.
I could never forgive her. There's no good in that woman. None.
Shh, shh, shh. Sweetheart, shh.
That is wrong.
Okay, shh, shh. Oh, she's desperately wanting to someone to believe in her.
Your story.
Oh. You need to stop forgetting that you have your damn powers.
Well, they have a way with magic. Or should I say, a way against magic.
Shit. And they're both smug assholes.
Enough of this.
Yeah, sorry, that's not gonna work. Not anymore.
Oh shit. Now she's gonna have to band with everyone else to stop this lot. Ooh, ice cream.
No.
What happened here?
Uh-oh.
Who would do this?
They'll never love me.
So sad. And yet, so true.
Oh,
What are you gonna do now then?
fuck it, I'll be evil.
Punish them.
Let it be fear.
The queen is dead. Long live the evil queen.
Yeah, there we go. I think that was Rumpel's plan all along.
The cuff. You gave me this.
I knew there was more to it than just that.
They're counteracting every magic bone in your body.
Damn, you two need to die.
And all this just to try to find your father.
I already told you I don't know where he is.
Yes, you do. But that's not my mission.
What is?
I'm not telling you.
Tell me.
Bag her.
Oh my. Those sons of bitches. Okay, another really good episode. I really liked it. I thought it was very interesting where they went with the whole Greg, Tamara and Hook kind of trio. I wasn't really sure what they wanted out of him. But the fact that, you know, they were trying to work with him, I thought was kind of cool. And him finding out, you know, Rumpelstiltskin was still alive, so he still has, like, a purpose. I thought that was really cool. And it was great seeing Hook again, because it felt like quite a while. So it was cool having him come back into the fray and, you know, get mixed back up in all of this craziness. And yeah, just again, bigging up Greg and Tamara and the threat of them. I feel like they're kind of the villains that need to be stopped by the end of the season. So it's interesting where they're going to go with that. And they really are dragging out the whole reveal of what happened to Greg's dad. So I don't know if there's just more to it than just he was killed or whatever. I feel like there must be more to it than that. So we'll wait and see, because they've really been dragging that out. So So we'll see where they go with it, but it was cool having Hook brought into this whole thing and seeing a bit more of all this play out. And I also liked them playing with the idea of who wants to return to the Enchanted Forest. I feel like that could be a big deal, maybe at the end of the season or next season, deciding who goes back, who deserves to go back, even if anyone will. Because obviously most of the beans have been destroyed by Regina, but there is still, she took some with her, so there's still a chance people can get back. And I like playing with that idea. I think that's a very interesting kind of story that I like to see a lot more of, actually, and them kind of debating, do they have the right to go back, who should go back, who shouldn't go back, if people want to stay, is that okay? Does Emma really want to go back to that place where she was born? I know Henry really does seem to want to. So yeah, I like them play with that idea, and I like to see it like Neil or Mr. Gold's standpoint in that as well. I think that could be quite interesting, where they'd want to go. But yeah, I think that's a very interesting idea. I like that they keep bringing that whole thing up. So I almost kind of assumed the whole show would just stay set in storybook like forever, but there's a chance they could all just go to the Enchanted Forest, and I'd be okay with that. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they resolve that whole thing. So yeah, that was interesting. And then I really did enjoy the flashbacks we got with Snow White and Regina. And I like the parallels of Regina having her magic taken away from her willingly in the flashbacks, and then in this episode as well, in the present day, she had her magic taken away from her unwillingly by that thing that Greg and Tamara are kind of cooking up, or hooking up. I mean, they literally are hooking up, actually, so that makes sense, yeah. So yeah, I liked the parallels with that, and I really did enjoy seeing Regina kind of go on this journey of really deciding to just commit to being the evil queen. I think she's kind of realising that was in herself, because the last shred of hope she had that maybe she could be good and people would love her was kind of, she found that in Snow White's belief in her, but when that was all lost at the end, she was like, fuck it, I'll be the evil queen. And obviously it made a lot of sense because she was the evil queen at the start of the show and she couldn't find that forgiveness, which kind of sucks. It's really tragic, really, the whole story, but I really, really love it. And I liked that we saw Regina kind of have hope for a while that maybe she will be good again, and maybe there is a way people can love her because she doesn't really have that in her life. And she found that through Snow White, this person that she'd hated for so long. But then that was very cruelly ripped away from both of them, actually, that kind of chance that they were both could make peace. But I still hope one day they will, even though they have this whole thing with Cora's death and stuff. But I thought that was very, very interesting, and I really liked how that whole story played out. I think it was some really cool stuff there. I actually think it's probably my favourite story arc in this episode, actually. I think they did that very, very well. It was cool seeing Regina kind of like see what everyone else thinks of her, because she just feels like, oh, the whole world's against me, it's not my fault, stuff like that. I think Snow White had a very good point when she was talking about Regina as well. She was saying, you know, she's just looking for someone to blame it on because she just feels pain all the time, and I think that's very, very true. And it shows that Snow understands Regina in a way I don't think Regina understands Snow White, at least not yet. So I think that's very interesting as well. But yeah, I loved all the flashbacks, they're really, really cool. I'm playing with like the idea of what makes you evil, with Regina mainly, but also kind of with Snow White. She was talking about goodness and everything, and that she'd never like harm another person, but then we obviously saw what happened with her and Cora, and that got like a sliver of darkness in her heart and stuff. And how Regina kind of believed everyone else made her evil and made her out to be the evil one when it's actually Snow White who's evil. And it's just kind of analysing all the different things that have gone on, because I don't think there's like one person you can blame, like one reason. You know, I think Regina's at fault, Snow White's at fault, Rumple's at fault, Cora's at fault, you know. There's so many different complex elements, and I really, really like how complicated that story is, because it's kind of a moral grey area, really. There isn't like a right and wrong kind of thing, and I love that when TV shows kind of do that, and they don't have any characters without any flaws. I think, yeah, I love that they do that. And also the idea of revenge that they were playing with in this episode, and what is left for you after you get revenge between like Hook and Regina. We're talking about that. And while Regina has Henry and like a promise of the future, what does Hook have? I thought that was kind of a morbid thought really. But I liked them kind of toying with the idea of like getting revenge and stuff. Because because that was something Snow White was talking about, whether or not she'd get revenge on Regina for everything she'd done. And then we kind of see Mary Margaret had got revenge against Cora, really, a couple of episodes ago. So parallels between that, I think, very well written and structured. You can tell the writers really know what they wanted to do with this season, kind of layered all these things in. I think it's very well written in that respect. So I liked all that theme of revenge running through it as well. And yeah, Regina not having any powers and having that taken away should be very interesting to see where they go. I liked Emma finally getting suspicious of Tamara, because her instincts are correct, and I liked her kind of investigating and everything like that. Hopefully she'll find some more solid proof very, very soon. And Henry, I was like doubting him the whole episode, and Neil for a bit, because that scene where he just suddenly appeared and he overheard that conversation that Emma and Mary Margaret were having. Because that just seemed so out of the blue, and it kind of looked like he was on like a green screen and stuff. It looked like he wasn't actually there. So I thought they were just going to do like a transformation effect and it was going to be Regina or something. And I was kind of doubting that for the whole episode because it just kind of felt off to me. But it seemed to just be genuinely it was Henry who just overheard that conversation. But I feel like maybe they could have directed that scene better, or had Henry be positioned in a different space. Because it just seemed like he literally did pop out of nowhere, and the continuity there is a bit, which kind of made me doubt the whole thing for the whole episode, when I probably shouldn't have. That's a kind of little nitpick, but I'm okay with it. And I do like that Henry wants to go back to Storybrooke as well. Not Storybrooke, go back to the Enchanted Forest. It's kind of awesome, and I'd like to see him go there. I think that could be interesting. And his scene earlier in the episode as well with Regina, it was cool to get Henry's kind of standpoint on what Regina's plan was, and then she just wiped his memory. That shows that she's not entirely like blameless and stuff, because that was very manipulative of her, really. So hopefully everyone will learn of that plan again at some point. And it was cool seeing, sort of see Maleficent show up, revisit her. So I think Emma kind of destroyed her, I think, didn't she, at the end of last season? And I was kind of been reduced to like a zombie kind of thing, which is kind of creepy. It looked really cool, and I liked the whole little sequence with that. It was cool kind of revisiting old characters again, even if they are gross. So yeah, that was really cool. But overall, a really, really good episode. I really liked it. Great kind of setup and build up for loads of different things as we head into the final 2 episodes of the season. You know, because Regina's not in a good spot right now. Emma and Henry are still very like suspicious of Tamara. Neil's oblivious. And yeah, there's a lot going on. So I can't wait to see how they're going to kind of address all these different plot elements and wrap it all up, and set up season 3 as well. That is a good thing of watching it, knowing there is still more to go. That's obviously an exciting thing. You're like, oh, what are they going to do next? So I'm very, very excited to see more of that and see exactly what the deal is with Greg and Tamara. Like, how can they do this like anti-magic thing, and where did this all come from? What's the deal with like their origins, really? I mean, we know kind of sort of their origins, but how they learn about all this stuff and things like that. Very interested to find out. But yeah, this was a great episode. Really, really liked it. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen in these last 2 episodes of the season. I think it's been a really, really good season so far. And hopefully they're going to go out on episodes that are just as good as they've been delivering for quite a while. So yeah, great episode. Can't wait to see how they're going to wrap up the season. And until my next reaction, thanks for watching.